The Baron is still up to his old tricks.
The Underground got word that several Crimson Blastbots are zeroing in on the hideout here.
They're armored bombs which seek out targets. If any of those blast bots reach this place, we're dead.
Ah, what are you worried about, old man? You're almost dead anyway.
Well, if you'd taken better care of yourself, I wouldn't be in the state I am now.
Take out those blastbots before they reach the hideout, Jak. They have proximity defenses, so do be careful.
Good hunting.
Oh, Samos. I like you, guy. I really do like that guy. He's a bit of a hard ass a little too often for my tastes, but in general, I think he's just fine. Anyway, what you gotta do is you gotta take care of all these guys before any of them actually get close to the hideout. So I guess that means that they are perfectly aware of where the hideout is. They just, for whatever reason, don't attack. I don't understand. Baron Praxis knows where the hideout is. He's sending all these blast bots out after them. And yet, I don't understand. It's really weird. But either way, this can be a very tricky little maneuver. But we're going to give it our best anyway. First and foremost, crash a motorcycle into him. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Now, the trick is to not be too far away, but not too close to the machine. If you're too far away, you get hit with the laser. If you're close enough, though, it won't actually hurt you. But watch out. They take a lot of damage. And you gotta listen. There we go. Okay. You have to pay very close attention to when they start beeping, because that's when they're gonna explode. And if you're doing this whole thing correctly, you're gonna be right up in one of those dudes' faces, one of the blast bots, like right in the explosion range. So you gotta be like super careful and just make sure you don't go in over your head. Watch for the beeps and jump out of the way before anything serious happens, and everything should work out. And I do actually very much recommend, like, crashing a motorcycle into them like so. There we go. All right. Your biggest adversary is actually probably going to be the Crimson Guards trying to stop you in the process. Hang on. I need to save a little time here. There we go. It's going. Yep, okay, yeah. That could have been worked better. It's okay though. We got this. I just can't explode before I'm able to take care of this guy. It's fine. We'll be able to handle it. We can do it. Okay. With the Vulcan Fury going full force, we should, in theory, be able to pull this off. Okay. And just sort of like so. Aim as many of the bullets as you possibly can. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, boy. Okay. Ah, dang it. Told you, man. It's the Crimson Guards. You gotta watch out. But we almost pulled it off on our first try, so I might be able to do it again next time. So let's just go again. Let's just try it again. We can do this. Positive thinking. Actually, you know what? The Peacemaker might actually be handy here. But then again, it still doesn't look like it's doing that much damage, honestly. All right, you know what? Back to the Vulcan Fury. Come on. Here we go. Just get a few pot shots in there. All right, we got it going. It's exploding. There we go. Okay. So we're at full health, and we've only got one more to go, although this one is very close to the actual base, so we need to be really careful and really quick about this before anything seriously bad goes down. Like, there it is right there. Hi, Mr. Blister. All right. Now we just take care of business before things go completely south. Come on. All right, fine. Oh, just keep it going. Keep it going. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, it's exploding! Whoop-hi! Huh? Second try? We good? Sweet! Ah, thank goodness. Okay, well, that takes care of that. Of course, the Crimson Guard are still pretty upset about me, but I don't really have to care anymore, so it's all good. All right. Okay. So far, not so bad, actually. That gave me a lot of trouble, and a lot of other people trouble, too, from what I hear. Okay, good. It is some sort of weird inverse property thing going on here. The things I'm having the most trouble with are the things that were easy for me the first time. Well, I mean, I'm totally okay with that. I mean, it stinks, but at the same time, I mean, maybe, I don't know, you kind of have to, like, you kind of have to, like, I don't know, measure it out, like, Okay, so what's a worse frustration? Being bad at the parts where you know you're gonna be bad, or being bad at the parts that you think are gonna be easy? Because I think I think being bad at the parts that you assume are gonna be easy and stings much worse than thinking you're gonna be bad at the things you already had a lot of trouble with. Either way, let's hope that Inverse Property decides to stick around for a little while longer, because this next mission is pretty much considered the creme de la creme of, like, absolutely unfair nonsense when it comes to this game. Basically, I guess I'll talk about it while I'm flying there, because I got nothing else to talk about. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have to race Errol. He's gonna be at Crew's place, and he's gonna be all like, brah, 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 I'm a huge jerk, and I've got a weird thing for you. It's really kind of creepy. But, like, not in an affectionate way, like in a blood way. It's really creepy. But whatever, we're gonna race, so get through the accelerator rings, and if you miss just one, you lose. Yeah, except he's also supposed to go through the rings, but because his AI is, like, I don't know, messed up halfway from Sunday, he can actually just completely ignore them if he wants, so that's gonna be a problem.
Hey, back to work, Toots.
She's working, Beach Ball. Quit your yapping.
Watch it, or you'll be yet another trophy hung on these walls. Jack, I want you to throw the championship race. Just let Errol win.
You bet against us?
Jack, it's just business. You've become a symbol to those townies. They'll bet everything on a glimmer of hope. What better time to make money? What do you say, my boy?
I'd say you're gonna lose a lot of money. Because I'm going to race, and I intend to win.
Oh, you little... You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. I wouldn't get too comfy if I was you. Everyone's expendable.
Counting you too, Crew.
Boy, well, we don't have to wait for the big race. We can do this right now, one-on-one, through the city, using accelerator rings. Hit every ring from start to finish. Miss even one ring and it's over. Kira already thinks you're a loser, and I'll prove it now, once and for all.
You're on.
Like, I just do not understand Errol's deal. It's like he's hell-bent on, like, taking everything from Jack. And I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense. Either way. Alright, here we go, everybody. Cross your fingers and your toes. We just might make a miracle happen. Of course, you gotta... Oh boy, yeah, that's a great start. But, yeah, same-o, same-o. You gotta realize it's not over till it's over. You gotta try your best, and who knows, you might surprise yourself about just what you're capable of. Alright, so there we go. I sure wish my vehicle moved this fast normally when I was traveling around this place. That'd just be the best. Either way. Hello, mister. Errol has a really severe case of what we who play games enough, or at least racing games enough, to know that he suffers from rubber band AI, which basically means that if you're doing really well, he'll inexplicably manage to speed himself up to be right neck and neck with you, even when logically he shouldn't be able to. Conversely, if you're doing absolutely abysmally, he will in fact actually slow down before the norm, making it a really weird balancing act. You kind of have to, like, do good, but you don't want to do, like, wonderfully, otherwise he'll just zoom right ahead of you and you'll never be able to catch up. And of course you don't want to do badly, but you need to do badly enough to keep him within your actual range. It's a nasty little cycle that you gotta find your way through. Ugh, okay. I thought I was about to explode, but then I didn't, so everything turned out much better than I thought it would. You know your time is, you're having a hell of a time with yourself when not exploding is actually, you know, considered the highlight of your day. Either way, now we gotta go not underwater, but on the water. Also, I briefly was in first place, even though I was clearly not. Oh, hi. Oh, there we go. Okay, race back on. Oh, I pinned him against the wall. By Jove, by God, things are looking up. Yeah, either way, even if I don't win this, at least I got that funny little moment. In my practice run, actually, bummer. Yeah, this probably is not gonna work. In my practice run, I actually somehow managed to get stuck. And, yeah, there we go. We're done. We're done. All right. I managed to get stuck at the very beginning, but for some reason or another, I actually, like, got him stuck too. So we were both just kind of stuck underneath a bridge, and neither of us could move or get off our bikes. And the game basically just called it he called it a mission fail, which is fine because there was absolutely no way to get out of that. But it was really funny because I was right side up, but Errol was completely upside down, and in the Jack and him were just staring at each other like Spider-Man style. It was kind of hilarious, and it really bums me out that I wasn't able to get that on footage because it was amazing. But I digress. Sometimes the cards aren't in your favor, and you just gotta figure out a way to move past it, that is all. I'm sure I'll always find new hilarious and funny glitchy moments. I mean, what we got there, it wasn't as good as what happened, but it was still, it was pretty close. Anyway, you want out? You're gonna have to push me along with you. There we go. That worked out surprisingly well, all things considered. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, now gotta actually, and it's really weird. It's something you actually have to do in legitimate racing. Well, not NASCAR. I mean, that's just drive in a circle as fast as you can. But of course, if you mess up, you still die horribly. But in like legitimate racing with lots of turns and stuff, you need to learn to actually use your brakes. Your brake, because you're not going to be able to make most turns unless you slow down. So, like, but it seems so counterintuitive because you're in a race, right? So, like, no, I don't want to slow down. I got to go faster. Otherwise, everyone's going to get past me. But like, you can't do that, man. You gotta be careful. Oh no, dang it, not again. I knew going in that this was not going to be a simple process for me. And amusingly enough, once we're actually done here, we get to do the finals race of the championship. Luckily, that'll be the last time we have to race in the game, but we are getting 2 back-to-back, not at all simple races. Just going at us one at a time. It's one after another. It's a little bit disorienting. At least I didn't do the last race last, so then it would have been 3 races straight back-to-back. That would have been something else. Either way, I'm going to give it one last super go, and if things don't work out, then we'll do a little speed up for this. Because like I said, you're either going to succeed, or you're... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going to take me a little while, but I will persevere. If there's anything I've got going for me, it's mad tenacity, yo. So, let's just keep on going. Eventually, we'll succeed. Wow.
Hey, watch it!
No!
Boy, that was close.
Aha! There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Don't get too cocky, outlaw. Next time we race for keeps, and your head will be my trophy!
Blow it out your ear! You were bottle-fed, weren't you?
I'm not entirely sure what that insult exactly is supposed to infer. What exactly is wrong with being bottle-fed? I'm not entirely sure why one would take offense to that, but I'll take your word there for it, Daxter. You clearly are the maestro of insults. I mean, what else could you possibly call that? Either way, yay. Okay, hello. Well, let's just keep on going. We gotta get to Vin. Gotta not crash into literally every wall on the way there. That would be just splendid. All right, so that race was kind of...
Jack, I need you to go
Yeah, he most definitely will not do that. Alright, so that's something I've got to do, obviously, but I already kind of set my mind onto the lightning bolt, so we'll handle that after this. How about that? Although it is very plot critical. I mean, every single one of these missions is plot critical. Well, I mean, like, in the aspect that you have to do all of them in order for anything to actually progress. That kind of critical. I mean, that race didn't have to be in the game, obviously. So, I mean, there you go with that. Either way, just keep it going. Steady, steady. I mean, I'm not great or even good at driving these cars, but I like to think that all this time I've spent doing so has at least made me quasi-decent. Or at the very least, I have a good mental map inside of me that allows me to, like, compensate for the fact that I'm crashing into everything. That at least I always know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. That's probably going to be your biggest adversary for the longest time when you first start this game. Is you just don't, the game expects you to get to places you don't know how to get to in very quick amounts of time. So you just kind of have to, like, at some point, take some time, set it aside, and just drive around town for, like, ever, and hope for the best. I mean, well, not hope for the best, but, you know, just get a lay of the land, figure out where exactly everything is, so when you're told to go places, that you're actually able to figure it out. Although, I mean, the whatchamacallits, the map markers, I mean, that is pretty much the only way you're ever going to be able to figure out how to get to anything at all. But still, you know, you never know. Yeah, okay, so, whoop. All right. Abandon ye ship. All right, so, yo. For a second, I thought, I was like, wait, am I going to have to do that hoverboard bomb thing? And I was like, wait, I already did that. Anyway, hello.
Hey there, sack of nerves. How's the stuff going?
I've got good news and bad news. The good news is Core tells me we've got enough power online to keep the shield walls up. So for now, the city's safe. But I don't know how long the system can hold.
And the bad news?
We've detected a cluster of metalhead eggs growing up at the strip mine site. Now you've got to go back there and find a way to destroy those eggs before they turn into a whole new army of creatures.
I noticed the crane was lifting a large metal container. If we could jump onto the container, we could drop the crate from above.
Hi, jump, drop. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Come on, Dax, let's go.
Yet again, Dax, if you really, truly didn't want to go, literally nothing is making you. You're not physically fused onto Jack's shoulder. I mean, my goodness. Okay, so, knowing exactly what it is I'm expected to do here, it makes this mission a whole lot more simple. In fact, I'm all too happy to go through with it, even if I die a couple times. Honestly, this is small potatoes next to the things we've been made to do recently, so it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Yo, ho, ho, whoa, 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 what? All right, well, if I'm gonna die, at least I get to die, like, you know, in a hilarious way. That's basically it. Also, yo, I guess, yeah, there's the huge pile of eggs, I guess, or something. I don't really know what it is. It's some sort of writhing pile of something I don't want to know. Either way. I do have to wonder what all this equipment specifically is doing. I mean, I get that it's like a construction dig site thing, but like the chainsaws and the drills that seem to be doing nothing other than being an obstruction. Like, what do you think all that stuff is? Like, what exactly is it doing? Mostly the chainsaw that's just moving back and forth, left to right, over and over. That's really the thing that's I'm mostly concerned about. Like that thing? Yeah, that thing. Like, what is that thing doing exactly other than just being a health hazard? Anyway, let's stop trying to speed demon our way across and actually wait for the platform we're supposed to jump on to be in the area we need to go. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Haha. Jumping off the board at the last possible second. Whoa, hello. Okay, that's twice that's actually worked. Okay. And I feel like it shouldn't work ever, but there you go. Okay. And ow. Okay, don't care. Grin and bear it. Just deal with the pain. Just deal with the pain. Whoa, heyo, hello. Don't mind if I do. All right, there we go. I was wondering, like, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm supposed to do. But, yep, okay, there we go. And more chainsaws that aren't really doing anything. And I overshot. Oh, I undershot that jump like no one's business. All right. We gotta focus. Ugh. I mean, I could blame it on the lack of light, and that is a problem, but I should be able to do this regardless of where the day-night cycle is, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We can do this. We can do this to this. It's all about just making sure you have enough momentum. You don't want to be too slow. Oh, dang it, I forgot about that hole. Oh, dearie me. Okay. As long as you've got the momentum necessary, you'll be able to get to any conceivable jump that you'll need. Again, momentum. It really helps you out. Okay, come on. One more good shot at this. We got this. But man, but seriously, like a grappling hook would save Jak and Daxter like so much trouble. And you can't tell me they aren't at the technology level where that's a thing that they could make. I mean, come on, look at this stuff all around us. They could totally make a grappling hook. In fact, it should be small potatoes, or at least a couple, like, I don't know, forks, so that we can dig into the, like, mountain so we can climb it and stuff. Jak's got the upper body strength to support himself with that. He can do it. He's got it to it. He don't need to worry. Okay, there we go. And then quick turnabout. Okay, nope, not quite. That was a little too quick of a turn, but it'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yep. Okay, one more time with a little extra off the top. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we just have to. Yes, we want to go this way. Off this Swick half pipe, bro. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, construction equipment. Why are you so good at, like, being a skate rink? I've never understood that. I feel like they should probably, like, I don't know, redesign some of their stuff so that it's, I don't know, I guess less accessible to those out there who wish to skate all over it. It's like you're inviting conflict. And, there we go. All right, that's an improvement. All right, managed to pull that one off. That's good. Oh, okay, almost got hit by that drill. That one is usually that gets me. That's actually a pretty tricky one, because you can't really control the speed at which these platforms go. Yep, and another one. All right, not bad at all. Okay. Although at the very end of this, you're expected to make like a huge leap, like this right here. How would you know to just go this? It's like, don't worry, bro, cutscenes. A squish. Man, that is some gross caviar. Well, I mean, I suppose that's an understatement. I mean, all caviar is gross, but you know what I mean. And okay, I'm not entirely sure why they were so scared. I mean, they knew the container was down there and it didn't submerge. They were safe. Worst case scenario, hop on the hoverboard. That'll allow you to traverse the dark eco without any problems. I'm just saying, man. No need to worry. What we need to worry about is what we're going to be doing next. That's going to be the problem. It's fine, though. We'll persevere. As soon as the door opens, there we go. Loading zones. Okay, now we can go and do Samos's thing that he wants me to do. Okay, he wants me to go and get a thingamabobber from his old hut. I can do that. I can do this like Brutus. All right, so, give me that. Thank you. The Crimson Guard's always saying stuff like, this is a no-hover zone, and this area is off limits. And yet, like, not only does they do nothing about me going through it, they don't seem to care about the, like, tons of civilians also hovering or being in an area that's restricted. Like, seriously, you guys are terrible at your jobs. I get that you're, like, corrupt and stuff, and, like, you don't actually like doing your job and things of that nature, but, like, come on. At least kind of pretend that you care, at the very least. I mean, that's really all you gotta do. I mean, that's how I got through high school. Just make it look like you're working the entire time, and no one will ever bother you. As long as it looks like you're doing something, it doesn't matter if you actually are or not. I mean, okay, well, first and foremost, it's important to take note of the fact that, you know, I failed high school, so, like, I mean, yeah, like, you pretend, and, yeah, you'll get terrible grades. It happens. That's kind of the inverse property of this whole situation. So, I mean, as long as you don't care about not ever having a high school diploma, then, yeah, my plan is foolproof. You know, when you say it out loud, it sounds like really, really bad advice. Now that I really say it and think it out loud. I mean, I'm doing okay-ish. I mean, I do have to constantly ponder about my future and what exactly I'll be doing, because I can't really coast off goodwill forever, but that's neither here nor there, nor is it relevant to any of the things that are going on in front of us. I'm just going to continue to play video games for you guys and have a grand old wonderful time, and I'm going to keep on doing this come hell or high water no matter what my situation ends up being for as long as I possibly can. As long as I've got at least one person out there watching this silly nonsense, then that one person, I will gladly continue to make huge time-extensive series of games that I am very bad at, all for your very own amusement. I assure you of that. Anyway, it's time for the introduction to this thing, the Titan suit. Why they introduce a new mechanic, like, literally towards the end of the game, I'm not entirely sure. Whoop! And that guy was supposed to jump out of nowhere and latch onto my face. Unfortunately, it appears I smacked him around before he got the chance. Yeah, like so. Oh, is that guy on me? Yep, there he is. Get off me, Buster Brown. There we go. Alright, gotta be careful. The Titan suit, while powerful and beefy in nature, is also highly susceptible to being attacked by long-range projectiles. So, when something like that starts happening, you're gonna want to make sure to, you're gonna want to make sure to jump out and take care of business before you continue. Because once this thing is destroyed, you've got nothing left. So, yeah, you gotta jump out, and if you have to tank a few blows, then that's just the way it's gotta be. There we go, okay. Because once this thing is broken, like, mission over, man. Ain't got time for that. So, just a little bit further. Well, I mean a lot bit further. We're gonna have to smash through a lot of walls. Okay, let's see. There's my block. Very conveniently, perfectly square-shaped block that allows me to traverse these areas. These very blocks that, if they were not around, I would have absolutely no means of being able to get to where I'm trying to go. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, anyway, I see you over there. Oh! Hippo, 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 happy hippo style. Thank you. Okay. I didn't realize you were, I did not realize those were, projectile metalheads. I thought those were the normal melee kind. Luckily, not only did I somehow manage to not get hit in the Titan suit, I didn't get hit outside of it either. So that's pretty great. Alright, more pushing. Here we go. I kind of like that it's got thrusters in the back to aid in its pushing ability. It's pretty great. And yep. And jump out once again. I mean, for no other reason, the precursor orb is right there. Okay, whoop. Yeah. Come on, I was aiming right at him. And we gotta start all over from the start. At least the sun came out, so I mean, that's cool. I've decided I shall now demonstrate the surprisingly low durability of the Titan suit. Hang on, I just gotta get up here. Oh, wait, I never actually got the precursor orb? Hang on, give me that. All right, ta-ta! All right, now watch as I attempt to get over there. Okay, well, luckily he seems to be a terrible shot, so I don't... Okay, well, I guess that's not a very good example, but there you go. Either way, just punch that. Did y'all just make a huge pun at me there, Daxter? Because I do not appreciate that. Anyway, there we go. See, like, our thing's almost half destroyed already. Anyway, get out of my face. Although, I will take this wonderful block. And it's really, really heavy and stuff. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, now, we just need to... Despite the looks of it, it's not lock-on. So make sure you're actually aiming the block towards the pillar in order to get to where you want to go. I made that mistake once. And it was embarrassing, and no one was even watching, and it was embarrassing. Either way, there we go. Hello, hello, anybody home? Anybody around who wish to do battle? No? All right, then. Yo, it's kind of amazing that any part of Samos's old hut stands at all. You think it would have just... I mean, everything else was apparently torn down and replaced with concrete and stuff. I mean, think about it. This whole area used to be Sandover Village. When you really think about it, man, that is depressing as all get out. Well, nothing can be done.
I spent many a day cleaning up this place for old Greenie.
nurturing that life seed from the great tree. It seems the metalheads are attracted to its power. Take the seed to Onin now. She will prepare it for Samos.
You mean you?
And I know the other me, Daxter. My younger self needs the seed's power to become sagely.
So, let me get this straight. It's fair to say that by bringing your younger self the life seed now, we helped you become the sage you are today. We helped you get your powers in the first place. And you never thanked us?
Thank you, Daxter. Now go do it.
You know, I think that's actually the first cutscene we've actually ever had that actually showed us talking to that weird, like, telephone thing that follows us around. Anyway, why do I get the feeling... I always got the feeling like there's something I'm supposed to, something I could get up there. There's really no way I can get out of this. Although I do find it miraculously odd that I'm... Okay, there we go. I guess it just takes a really long time for the damage to seep in. Huh. Alright, well, in theory, at the very least, when I eventually do die, I mean, we'll go back to the beginning. So that's a neat little shortcut. Can I speed up the process any, maybe? No? Just gotta wait? There's literally nothing I can do, okay? Like, seriously. If there was like a way to get out of there, I would have more than happily gone through it, but I was pretty much just trapped in a never-ending cycle there. It was like there was nothing I could do. I just... Even if I optimized my time to the best I possibly could, I would have inevitably ended up dying from it anyway. So it's like, sheesh. All right, and hip hop, bibbidi bop, bing bang boom, magic flip. All right, so we gotta go deliver the life seed. Oh wait, no, we don't want to have to deliver the life seed. We need to give it to Odin, Lord Odin's son, whatever. Odin, I don't remember the names. I don't remember the names, guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying. We've been introduced to a lot of characters, and they all have non-traditional names, okay? Like, seriously. It took me a really long time to remember that Kor was the name of that old guy. Every time anybody ever said his name, I was like, wait, who the hell? Who's Kor? And then I like, cycled through all the characters I could think of through my head. It was like, I don't have the slightest idea who Kor even is. He's the old guy that we met at the very beginning, and who's been kind of being incredibly sketchy and suspicious this entire time. Okay, maybe not at the beginning, but slowly but surely he's getting more suspicious. Not to mention, I don't even know where he is right now, so that's something that I feel like should be addressed. I saved everybody except for him, apparently, so I don't know. I feel like that's something that should be paid attention to. Either way. Let's see. Yep. I think I'll keep going until the big race is about to start. Once that happens, then I shall shove off momentarily. Oh boy. Yeah, and then the next time we'll truly be able to finish off this entire ding-dang game. But we're not quite done yet. We've gotta go and we gotta make Samos all sagely and whatnot. You know how it is. I'm not 100% certain how exactly this whole thing works, but it does, so I guess how it works doesn't really ultimately matter, as long as the results are what we're looking for. All right, Pecker, I'm ready for you to make fun of us again.
Onin says, what took you so long? We had to skip lunch waiting for you too. Okay. She really says, thank you for saving the life seed. But I wouldn't say that if I were her. Give Onin the seed, and she will prepare it for Samos. Let's see.
Back off, featherweight!
Listen, Tiny Tail. I was leading my 100th flock south before you had fur one between your legs. Not that your fur means anything.
At least I'm not some overstuffed, over-yapping, feather-dusty mouthpiece for the world's oldest professional. Jack says, have a nice day. Jack says, I can't think on my own. Jack says, go bite yourself.
That's it, rat boy. Now you've really pissed me off.
Knock it off, both of you.
You're lucky I'm famished. Onin says take the energized life seed to young Samos in Haven Forest. It will give Samos the power he needs to finally see the forest from the trees. Go, quickly.
But will he be able to speak for the trees? The question I'm asking is Samos the Lorax? Is that what we can gather from all this? Loraxiness? I'm just saying, and I'm talking original Lorax. I ain't talking Danny DeVito edition. My goodness, how do you mess up the Lorax? They found a way, man. I guess the same way they screwed up Horton Hears a Who. I mean, my God, come on. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's talk in depth about the film adaptations of classic Dr. Seuss. Yeah, how about we don't? Okay. Honestly, actually, now that I think about it, has there been any good Dr. Seuss adaptations? I realize I just made fun of myself for bringing this up at all, but now I'm thinking about it. And, you know, other than, like, you know, the classic animated adaptations, even then, I don't think Cat in the Hat ever had a really good one. I mean, really, the only one everyone thinks about is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is, in its animated form, a, you know, timeless classic. So, I can't say that I know. I'm just trying to think. I know that all the live-action ones were terrible, because why were they live-action? Seriously, how do you look at the artwork of Dr. Seuss and say, you know what, yeah, we can pull this off. We don't need animation. Like, I don't understand. And then even when CG got good enough, it's like, let's completely rewrite all of the characters so that they're complete and total, like, freaks of, like, I don't know, eccentric weirdos. I don't get it. Anyway, end of conversation. We've kind of got more important plot critical things going on. Yeah, we gotta go to Haven Forest, and then we gotta act as a bodyguard for him. For Samos. And I guess technically Haven Forest as well, what with them kind of being interconnected and whatnot. Wait, okay, pick up as much extra ammo as I possibly can, because I'm gonna need it, you don't even know. Now we begin the very long, very uneventful ride all the way over to the forest. Over the river and through the woods to Samos's house we go, although we were just at Samos's house. I mean, I guess past Samos's house, but past is also the present Samos. I don't even know, man. Time travel's hard. Luckily for Jak and Daxter, they actually managed to approach this whole time shenanigans. They do eventually explain why there's a young and old Samos around, so, you know, don't worry about that. And yeah, it involves time travel. And luckily, like, they actually managed to make a perfectly stable, like, time loop. That makes perfect sense and is uncontradictory to anything else that goes around. So that's pretty great. Either way. Yo, young Samos, what's up?
Samos told me to. I mean, you told me to. Or, well, I mean, your older version. Whatever. We heard you needed the life seed.
Yes, its power will help me speak to the planets.
There he is! Roger, we're en route. I see him.
Jack, protect me from these guards. I must ask the plants vital questions about our future.
OBKB. All right, so you want me to beat up some no-good-nick gods? I can do that. You just gotta keep a watchful eye on both angles of the situation. I vote that you always stick around Samos, because no enemy will ever get, like, too close. Like, no enemy will approach from any other angle. So if you try to, like, overextend yourself into being stuck in only one direction, you'll leave the other side completely unguarded, and that'll happen. Luckily, Samos is a surprisingly resilient dude, so he can take a fair amount of abuse before he clocks out, but still. Okay, wow, seriously? Sorry about that one, Samos. That one was entirely my fault. That was my bad. All right, now everybody, everywhere, back off. Your armor would be dark red, and it would be nighttime while I do this. I mean, that's just, of course it is, obviously. Okay, now, okay, yeah, I see you over there. I can see you. I speak for the trees, the truffle trees, truffle buffalo, the truffle buffalo, whatever it is that happens in that book. Ugh. Everyone, everywhere, go away. Back off. Whoa, hey, yo. Action Jackson, who gave you permission to do that nonsense? Nobody, that's who. All right, so back off. Leave the old grumpy man to his old grumpy ways. Ah, knock it off. No. Now, you. Back off. No, you back off. No, and you too. And also, anybody else over there who thinks they're smart? Anybody over there? And now I'm dead? Because of course I am. Man, we were like a fraction of an inch away from being done, too. Oi. Okay, fine. Once more. Are we good? Yeah, there we go. It's like, what on earth? It was just nothing was happening for a little while there. So, learn anything there, buddy?
The life seed gave me a terrible vision. The Baron is planning to destroy the precursor stone. He aims to crack it open somehow. If he does this, the energy released will be beyond comprehension. It will destroy the world and more, ending all life. The plants are crying out for protection. You must stop the Baron, Jak. Stop him, however you can.
Oh, okay, so what you're saying is, Samos, is that the Baron Praxis specifically, is a pretty terrible dude who's going to do terrible things to everyone and everything. Wow, I never knew that. I'm really glad we went through all of this just so we could learn this. I mean, Baron Praxis seemed like such a nice guy. I can't believe he would be up to something like this. My goodness gracious. I mean, okay, seriously, I mean, I get it. I mean, the life seed was specifically in order to make him, you know, gain his sage powers where he can, like, teleport and, like, lift stuff with his brain and whatnot. So, like, it wasn't pointless. It's just the information he had, like, I mean, I guess the fact that he's trying to break the precursor stone and not just, like, use it for stuff, I guess that's something, but still, I mean, come on. Hey there, ding-dong, bling-blong, chigga-ling-a-ling-ding-ding-dong way. That, ladies and gentlemen, has been another, honestly, pretty productive little venture into the world of Jak and Daxter. And I actually can confidently say now, we are actually very, very close to the end of all this. We've just got a few more, you know, loose ends to tie up, really, basically. We gotta do the final championship race. Of course, gotta actually get to the Baron in question. And, you know, give him what for and whatnot. Gotta make sure we get that stone back. Basically, we are in the final act. And if there was a final act to the final act, it would be now. Either way, also I guess Vin wants us to do something. Regardless, we shall do that and everything else in the next part. I hope you guys had a super fantastic time. I will see you all then. How can Daxter be so chill? Bro, lives are at stake. My goodness.